So software upgrade, how we do the software upgrade here on the vManage or the any of the SD-WAN environment is that always your software upgrade will start from the controller side. Okay, and then we will go on the VS. What does it mean by that? Is that you don't need to always upgrade your controller when you are upgrading a VS. Is that what I'm saying is that your higher version should be up always the vManage, and then your VS can be upgraded slowly in that manner, right? So you shouldn't be doing like that. Okay, you are running on a 18.x on the vManage, and then you actually went on buy or jet on the edge side. You should be first upgrading the controller slash the vManage and v1, and then you do for the VSs. And you can keep doing the VSs in your windows, whatever time window and all. It's not needed. You should upgrade all of them in a one go, right? Now, there are two images to upgrade the software on the SD-WAN environment. One is for what we call it, uh, vManage upgrade. Other one will upgrade the vManage and v1 and vSmart and VSS as well. So this one, if you see the vManage 18.4.302 is for a vManage upgrade. However, this image is the shared image which can upgrade your v1, vSmart, vEdge, all of them. Okay. So that is a 18.4.302, and you can find out that on a Cisco portal easily. No confusion there. Okay. Now, how can we upgrade these? Is that we have a multiple option. One is that we will go in the maintenance. Okay, here in the maintenance we have a 3 tab. One is called a software repository, software upgrade, and device reboot. Okay, now first we will go in the software repository, and once you will go in the software repository, you will see these two options. One is a software image, other one is a virtual image, right? So I have not used the virtual image in to be honest in the past. While I did upgrade, I used to use the software image. So in the software image, what you will do is that you will get where you will click on add new software, and you will see the vManage remote server or remote server vManage. So what is the difference between all of three? Is that one is a vManage is that you are downloading the image from the cisco.com, and you are using your vManage as one of the storage repository like a FTP or HTTP to post the image on different devices, right? Other one is the remote server, like you have the option to use the FTP or HTTP. That's where you will tell the controller version and so on, and you will tell that, okay, this is where I want to kept my you can use your remote FTP or HTTP URL, right? That's where you will point out your image path and so on. And next is you have the remote server vManage, right? And once you will click on a remote server vManage, you will browse it and you will put the different vManage IP address. Let's say you have more than one vManage or two vManage, you can put the image on the another vManage and can upload the image there, right? Similarly, like you do on a local versus the remote, right? Now, in this case, we are using a local one since we don't have a remote one. So I'll click on a vManage, and here it's simply I will select the files which I want to do it. You don't need to say that this is for vManage, this is for vSmart. You are just storing the file here, right? Since we have already, it says the file already exists. Do you want to overwrite? I'll say up overwrite, right? What does it mean by that? Since to save some time, I did it to keep it here. So to show you, I can do it again. Okay. Now, so what we are doing is that we are storing the image on our vManage to say that you become a repository to post the image. Okay. Any question in between?
One more question. One question. Like, what's the difference between vManage and remote server vManage? In vManage, we are saying we do have another vManage and making that vManage as FTP and TFTP. And then upload that, download that image from that another VMAX. Is
So
that?
so the difference is, let's say we say that okay, we manage only. So first option is a we manage only, right? That's where we say that okay, I want to make my local we manage to be a repository of these images, right? Another one is that I want to use another vmanage as a repository. That's where I want to point out the file path and want to tell that okay, don't copy the file from my repository, copy the file from this IP address, which is the vmanage IP address, right? And third one is the second one
Remote
actually in
server.
this one
Remote server.
is the remote FTP server, right? Or
Yeah.
HTTP. Okay. So in this case, we don't have so many vmanages in our infrastructure. We are going to use only that one. Okay. In the meantime, this one is pushing on this. I'll talk to you about the one of the uh, part which we call it a direct internet access. So previously, what we used to do is that we have the branch, right? And then we send our traffic to the regional data center actually, right? Like this, or global data center. And then from there, it go to the internet, right? That's the kind of infrastructure we have, right? Or if we will go with the local one, then we have to do the lot of security deployment, web sense, and blah 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 blah, right? Now in the distribution way of, since we are deploying internet everywhere, the option is that we do the direct internet access. So we see that our traffic can be go by the local internet, and doesn't matter how many of the ISP we do have. So same internet can be used by the SD-WAN fabric, which is an overlay, and same internet can be used for your DIA. So what will happen if the branch traffic is coming, let's say from the end user is sitting here on the LAN side, and will come here, and it will net the traffic on this interface and will go out, right? Similarly on the other interface, as number of the interfaces we do have and the kind of the configuration you have, your traffic will be identified and would be netted, right? Another option you can also do, if you do have a MPLS, then you can send the traffic by the MPLS path, right? And can send to the regional gateway, and then regional gateway, which is your into the data center, can net the traffic and send it to the outside. So what does it mean by that? If you are having a IS internet plus MPLS, you can send your internet traffic by the DIA, and if the DIA fails, then your traffic will go by the MPLS, depending on how you have enabled the routing, right? Now the best part is that this can be a VPN based behavior. So let's say for a 10 VPN 10, the traffic is supposed to go by the regional data center, but for a VPN 20, let's say guest traffic or something, can directly go by the DIA, which is the local VS itself, right? So can use one or more local DIA exit or black hole the traffic to the regional hub through the SD-WAN fabric and exit the internet from there. And this can be a per VPN behavior information, right? VPN default right for all the traffic DIA or data policy will be selected traffic DIA. So you can do for any type of the traffic you want to do it. Either you want to do it for HTTP, HTTPS only, you want to do it based on the port, you can do anything which you want to do on a DIA, right? And VS will use the net translation on the internet interface, right? On the VS router only to allow the response traffic back. So what does it mean by that? Even you have the net enabled on this interface and you are sending a traffic to this way, what does it mean by that? The response traffic will only be come back on this one, right?